Dante runs it in the front court.
And so I like this lineup too, because you got Favors at the 5, a very mobile 5, and there he's finishing. He's one of the best in the NBA at finishing off a pick and roll. 4 out, 1 in, and now it's time to go to work.
He's banging down low, 4 to shoot, squares up, and D. Favors will be at the line to shoot a pair. The foul on Derrick Black is second.
You know, to me, Favors just passes the visual test. He just looks bigger, better on the court than a lot of the other Lakers do, and he just shows you. He just goes by, blows you by with the reverse layup. Nice pass. He's got talent. It's a good thing he's back. When you watch him play, I know he got a glimpse, and I think he went to the locker room real quick, but well, he's just got to add some muscle, and he's got the package to be a star. And
many compare him to?
Well, Kevin Durant. It's a little early, because if you look at the numbers in college, Durant averaged like 28 a game, and then you look at Ingram, he averaged 17. So at Texas, Durant averaged 26. 1 year at Duke, Ingram averaged 17. So
Williams. Huertas in the paint, nice drop down low. Black blocked. Favors got him once, twice, and then
you got Rudy Gobert sometimes at the 5. This time Favors at the 5. Good rim protection. Block shot. Just great timing. He's just tremendous length. And then Lyles comes over with the second block.
Mack right to left hand. Mack turns the corner. Blocked by Clarkson. There is Favors and a foul. D. Favors, strong move with 1.8 on the shot clock.
And you see Derrick Favors 6'10", and Robinson 6'9", able to get this rebound. Good block shot, but Favors right around and then forced to foul.
Favors 1 out of 2 on his first trip. He'll get another.
It's only the Jazz third point his last 2 minutes. Oh, he missed. I was looking down.
The last foul was on Robinson. George Hill's back for Utah.
And boy, you see Favors kind of grabbing his shorts right now. It's just hard to mimic anything live when you're out. You know, you can get on the elliptical, you can get on the treadmill, you can try to do every exercise you can think, but you can't mimic NBA game live action. And it might take a few games for him to get back into game shape.
Well, the box score says 4 minutes played. It's been an up and down 4 minutes. And he knocks down the second. Mack is bumped, no call. Here's Lyles, 3. No fall. Favors hustles for the rebound.
Jazz look a little out of sequence right now.
Lakers' largest lead of 4. Favors on a feed inside. Hill and 1. That's a beautiful pass, and Hill's a great. Hands it to Joe Johnson. Face wants that ball in the block. He's got it. Splits the double team and rolls it in. There's Favors. Finds a spot on the block. Slips, slides inside, and finishes. Jazz Srant. Nearly off the hands of Mozgov. Great recovery. The ball's left in the first half. Low block. He's got it.
I like how Favors wants the ball tonight. Look how low he's getting. When he gets that low, there's just not a lot of guys that can handle his power.
Oh, he took it back and put it down.
He's playing animated. The Jazz fans have been waiting for this in Derrick Favors. Is this the year for him to just break out like this? Because this is what he can do. God has given him such ability. Watch him get angry right here and just go up and say, you know what, I'm dunking this.
Favors at the line. He just split that double team to give the Jazz a 43-42 lead. Now he's at the line after the hammer and trying to make it a 5-point spread.
Lakers have.
Russell chased by Hill. Favors reaches into the.
But yet still have a 4-point lead.
Here's Dante. Wrap around pass to Faves. Bangs inside. And Mozgov. Whistle for the foul.
He just brings a new dimension to this team. You know, when you don't have him on the court, you kind of don't miss him. You do miss him, but you don't you don't know about it until you see him back on the court. You see him back on the court, and he's like, oh yeah, there he is. That's what he brings to the Jazz. Yes, he does make the Jazz a better team.
6'10", 265 in his 7th year out of Georgia Tech. Sneaks in his 9th point. Make sure you stay close for the McDonald's halftime report brought to you by
now
McDonald's.
They're just taunting us. They're just taunting us now.
I'm loving
Look
it.
at him.
But oh, T. Come on. I want to reach through that screen for a McFlurry. Chicken nuggets. Faves with his second. No. Dang Mozgava hides screen. Russell. Floater. Block. Wiggles down the baseline. Push shot. No. And there's Favors. Rudy's working on one as well with 9 points and 8 rebounds. There's Mack, turns the corner in the paint, leaves it for Faves. Yes, puts down 2 more.
Good job. Search dribble time.
Ingles at midcourt, off to Mack. He's got time too. Dump it down, Faves, and he's fouled with 0.6 of a second on the clock. That's 2 on Williams.
Because usually, if you're the Lakers, you want to take the last shot. Williams pulls up early and makes the 3, which is never a bad thing. But then it gives Utah a chance to come back, and the foul. So Faves going to the foul line. Good job of Utah getting it out with 4 seconds to go and getting a shot.
Williams tied that game. In fact, put him on top with the 3. His second 3-ball of the night. Favors.
This is where not playing, you know, free throws are a rhythm type of thing. This is where you practice when you're out of practice a lot and you don't get a chance to practice your free throws. This is why you see Favors 4 of 8 on the night.
George Hill is set to check back in. Favors on the block. Muscles inside. He's fouled.
There's a lot of contact. I'm surprised the whistle wasn't blown sooner, and that's what Favors is saying right now. And watch this. There, you know, the reach in here, a lot of physical play. You see the foul, and Faves kind of walks over to the referee and talks to him, said, "Hey, he's pushing me first."
Derrick at the line for the 10th time. He's 5 of 9 from the stripe. Gobert and Hill at the scorers table. Nice stroke by Faves. We'll get another.
This is where you compete. You got Randall, the 7th pick of the draft back in 2014, going against a 24-year-old, now 25-year-old Favors. That was the 3rd pick of the draft. So these guys know they're competitive.
Chance to tie. Favors, nice stroke. And it's not often you give a starter who's on his way back from injury, coming off the bench, the Subway sub of the game.
No, absolutely, but he definitely deserved it. You look at his line tonight, 15 points in 20 minutes. He just was effective defensively. Offensively, he's a terrific finisher around the rim. I thought he looked good. He got a little gas there in the first half, I felt like, but I think for his first return and not having played basketball in a long time, a great